Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Marlo Thomas. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I live in Kuwait now.
You have told me that you have dreamt a dream before converting to Islam. This was back in the United States. Explain to me, what was it?
It was a strange dream. It was when I was, before I was married, and it was a dream about the desert and many borders, and there were, it was a really strange dream. There were tanks along the border, and I was flying above them. And I remember feeling like my brother and my husband at the time, like I could feel them. And then I flew down and I landed. I touched the ground and the sand with my bare feet. And then I reached down and I felt the sand in my hand.
Did anyone explain to you the dream?
Yes, actually, I was sitting with some colleagues of mine one night, discussing some projects that we were working on, and a gentleman came who is a sheikh, who interprets dreams in a religious way. And I remembered the dream because it had always stuck with me, and so I had the opportunity. Everyone was throwing their dreams out at him, so I told him my dream.
Of what you remember?
Of what I remember, because this was some time ago when this happened. Actually, now it's been a while. He said that my dream basically said that I would be coming here, that I would be doing this. This meaning living in Kuwait. Ironically enough, he didn't know at the time that I was divorced, that I had already been divorced when I came to Kuwait. But before he knew that, he had said that when I came here, I would be alone, which I thought was interesting.
How long did your marriage stay?
8 years.
You were married to an Arab man?
Yes.
And this marriage relation, did it influence your decision of converting to Islam?
Well, if your question is, was I asked to convert in order to marry? No, I wasn't. I started studying different religions for many years prior to my marriage. And it was this that brought me to Islam over time.
And when was your decision? Which year was?
What year? My goodness, I don't know the year, but I had already decided before I was married that this was the direction I was going. It was a matter of being certain. You know, this isn't something that you take lightly. You know, you must feel sure that this is the right choice, the right path for you before you do it.
At that time, have you received any kind of indications other than reading or other than exploring? Have you felt that there are special indications pushing you to this path?
Well, I think everything in life is directly and indirectly pushes you towards a path if you're paying attention. So yeah, I'm sure that everything in my life led me to this point. I was just lucky enough that I had my eyes open to see it.
Was this as a reaction of, let's say, of a bad time that you have went through, where you felt that Islam could heal you?
That's an interesting way to put the question. I think that's a yes and no. I don't think that anyone can go through life without having bad times. Sure, I had difficult times, but that's not necessarily what brought me to Islam. Alhamdulillah, I've been fortunate that Allah has always been with me, and so I'm thankful for that. But no, it wasn't bad things that brought me to Islam. I think, no, it was peace, happiness, comfort.
As a sister in Islam and as a member in this large community, you know that you have a role to play, okay?
I think we all have a role to play.
Yes. How do you act as a Muslim nowadays? You're living in Kuwait.
Well, in terms of my characteristics, that is, I think I'm still the same person. I think it was those characteristics that probably brought me to Islam and made me feel that this path was the correct path for me. So who I am, I think, is the same person I've always been. I don't think that's changed. I tried to be a good person. I tried to be considerate, kind, friendly. I like to smile. I like to laugh a lot. It's nice. And in that sense, I tried to contribute those characteristics to the people around me.